I bought more shades. This is a video concept that I've been doing a lot more of lately. These are products that I liked so much when I tried them out with you guys that I actually went back out and bought more shades of the same product. So this is highlighting different shade ranges from products and also highlighting products that I believe in. Because I've tried them here with you. Generally, they're lip shades, but we've got a blush in here, a brush in here, all sorts of fun stuff. And I've got my little makeup eraser at the ready so that I can change. If I can't just kind of makeup erase it here on camera, I'll go wash it off in there. But for the most part, I'm going to try to do it on camera. We're going to do all of that here today with me, Rebecca. I'm a fashion and beauty editor with well over 20 years of experience in the trenches with some of the biggest names in fashion and beauty. I've written for them, written about them, watched them work, interviewed them, ghostwritten for them, all of that good stuff. And I've brought Not Fit for Print Beauty right here to YouTube so that you have a sort of digital beauty magazine to look through every day or so here on YouTube. All right, we got lipsticks. We got Isamaya, we got Kulfi, Dolce&Gabbana, Violette FR, we've got Givenchy, we've got something from Saie, and we've got Goss. So we've got all sorts of good stuff. These are all products we have looked at already on this channel, and we are going to revisit in different shades. I love these videos. So I hope you do too, but you can definitely let me know down below. Plus, check down below for ways to purchase and check up here for YouTube shopping. It's so convenient. Hey, if you haven't joined our membership here on YouTube, why don't you give it a look? There's information down below, or you can contact me if you can't find it. We have weekly lives. It's $4.99 a month, and the money goes right back into buying, in this case, more shades for us to look at and just makeup in general because it costs a lot of money. Mostly I'm buying everything myself. So we'd love to have you at our weekly lives and love to have you as a member. Check that out below and let me know if you can't find the information. Let's start with a blush because right now on my face, I have my brows done and some mascara and just basically some foundation. You can find all that info below. But one of the things I bought was a new shade of the Saie Super Suede blush. This is such a nice blush. I bought it in the shade Ciao, but I had originally bought it in Grazie, and I loved it. I just thought it blended beautifully. It comes in 6 shades and is $28. So when I first bought it in Grazie, I was like, let me just see if I like the formula. I liked it enough that I went back and personally bought another shade. Here it is. You can look back at the video featuring the product to see the shade Grazie, but here is Ciao. And it's just kind of a peachy shade. No guarantee that all of these products are going to work together here today because we're just kind of trying them on just to see how they look. I'm not really going to be, mostly it's lip shades, so we're not really putting together a comprehensive look, so forgive that. But I thought we could feature something new. This is like, I'm buying more shades of what we've tried, but in a way this is like a different shade of something I've also already tried. This is the new limited edition Wayne Goss F1 angled cheek brush. This is a brush that he's made before. It's a goat hair brush. I have it already. I love it. And this is in this kind of almost, I want to say purple or violet ombre. It is $65 and limited edition. At time of filming, it's still available. I thought, why not? Because I use the original F1 cheek brush that I have, and I've featured it here on this channel. So this is kind of goes along with different shades because it's the same brush, really pretty. So I thought we could use that to apply, since it's a cheek brush, our Super Suede. This is really nice. This applies any way that you want it to. And I have found with the first shade, Grazie, that it just applied so beautifully. And I am already thinking the same of this shade called Ciao. A lot of Italian going on with the Super Suede. Isn't that pretty? Let me overdo it a lot just so you can really see that shade, though it's swatched pretty darkly here on my hand. I really like this because though it is kind of an apricot-y or peachy, I should say, shade, it's also got such a brown to it that it almost becomes, a slightly warm neutral. And I like that. So this can go really with anything, especially I wear a lot of warmer shades and browns, reds. It really, I guess it wouldn't go at all with cool shades, but it's just kind of nice. I think that's really enjoyable. That's overdone, but I wanted to show you how this F1 brush works. And it's just, if you're going to buy this brush, how pretty in this limited shade. So that's really nice. And this Saie Super Suede blush continues to impress me. For $28, it's a good price with all the blushes we're seeing out there. So this is one of my favorites. And it's $65 if you want to enter into the cheek goat hair brush market. Is it a market? It's a good one. So I thought that was really pretty. All right, the rest of it here today are lip shades. We've got a lot going on. The first one we're going to look at is our Givenchy Rose Perfecto Shine Serum. I bought this originally in the shade Chilling Brown, and I loved it. So I said I wanted to get, the Chilling Brown is a deeper shade. When I only try one, I generally try the deeper shades. But this one, I thought I would also buy it in a nude because it was so nice and comfy. But it comes in 8 shades and is $41. Not surprising. It's a Givenchy. This time I got it in 119 Fresh Nude. So my only caveat with this is it does have that Givenchy scent, which I'm not going to lie, I find a little bit cloying. But once it's on the lips, it disappears. But I did want to warn you of that. This is a more nude, slightly pinker shade. The Chilling Brown that I featured in my original video where I first tried this is a lot deeper. Let's see what we think. Ooh, pretty. Oh, I like this. I'll tell you why I like this. This is almost a Your Lips But Better shade for so many lip shades out there. It's just barely there. It almost looks like I put on a clear gloss. And I think that could be really effective, especially over a pretty darker liner, if you fill in the whole lip. There's a lot that you can do with that, and that's what I was hoping for. Now, originally, the reason I didn't buy this one is you can't tell much with a product. It's always going to behave well if it's super light like this. So when I'm only buying one shade, I do buy the darker shade. It's just a better test of a product. But this really kind of is quite pretty and nourishing even in the more neutral shade. That means I can give the go-ahead to the whole line of the brand new 8 shades in the Givenchy Rose Perfecto Shine Serum. Except do watch out, there's that slightly sweet cloying smell when you first apply it. Okay, let's move on and look at another one. Violette FR, I did a whole video, if you recall, on Violette FR and Isamaya, which were new at the time to Sephora. And that video has made me purchase 2 extra shades, one by Violette FR and one by Isamaya. This is the Bijou Jelly Sheer Shine from Violette FR. Originally, I had the Pomme d'Amour, which is a red, like red apple shade. So I went ahead and got a more neutral. This is the Bonbon Caramel shade. These are $21. Let me wipe off that first one. Pretty good. Okay, the cool thing about this is it, if you remember from my first video, or if you've played with this yourself, it has a kind of a jelly around the more intense shade in the middle. And it is a bit odd because when you swatch it, you can kind of see that. So basically, you're probably not picking that up. In my video where I did the red, it's much more apparent. You can see if you look at the swatch close up, camera probably won't pick it up, but it's like a little skunk stripe. So you have the balm, the color, and the balm again. And you have to kind of move it around when you apply it too, which sounds very fidgety. Honestly, it isn't. I loved this in the red. So I thought, let's see what this looks like in kind of a warmer brown. Super comfy, no annoying scent, and very pretty. Ooh, I like it with the blush, the Saie blush. Oh, that's nice. Another winner. I know I like the way this wears. I knew I liked it in the red. So again, I went for a more neutral shade for my second shade. So I'm very, very pleased with that. That's really nice. Very good. Okay, let's look now at Dolce&Gabbana. So Dolce&Gabbana has this product called Kiss My Gloss, which is a gloss and a liner paired together. But what's really cool about it, I bought it in Whisper before, which is kind of a rosy pink shade. What I like about it is a matching liner and gloss, but they don't always do the same shades. Like in Whisper, it was kind of they kind of played off of each other, and I thought that was really clever. So I went, okay, I'm all in. I'm going to get Pout, which is more of a red shade. So I went the opposite this time, but there's 6 shade combos. So we've got a liner. Let's see what we got here. We've got a liner, and we've got, let's see what the liner is. It's kind of a pretty cooler red. And then let's see what the gloss is. I think this one matches a little bit more. took that apart the wrong way. I think this one matches a little bit more, but we'll see. Now I'll have to fix this off camera. I accidentally opened it wrong and I messed it up. So I'm gonna go fix that off camera. So I'll use it real gently here. So we have kind of a cool red and then a brighter red. They're very similar, but they're not the same shade. So let's go ahead and try that on. I'm aggravated because I'm gonna have to fix this, which I will do. Okay, so let's go ahead and line first. Okay, let's see here. Roll that back down. And then we're going to put this on. I'm going to have to do it really carefully. I'm not going to take the time now, but off camera, I'll fix it. Please do not think this is a fault of the product. Honestly, this is a Rebecca thing. I just like I'm a big dummy. I opened it from the wrong end and that pushed it up. It's like one of those things that I couldn't repeat if I tried. Like I'm having trouble fixing it because I can't recreate it. So let's just gently do this. Dummy Rebecca. Oh, wow. This is such an intensely pigmented gloss. Oh, wow. I was a bit sloppier than usual. You're always sloppy, Rebecca. I know, but I was a bit sloppier than usual because I had to avoid the fact that I accidentally rolled it up all the way. But you get the general idea. We're just throwing stuff on. This is really pretty. I like it in Whisper. I actually went with this one in a more neutral pinky rosy shade first. But that is, I'm still in my red era. I'm wearing a lot of red lips. And now that's pretty. Generally, it would be barely rolled up and it would be easier to apply. Do as I say, not as I do. Anyway, beautiful. So the Dolce & Gabbana, that comes in 6 different shade combos and is just really, really pretty. And I say go for it if you're looking for it. 2 more lip products here. The first is from Isamaya. Now, this is not one I covered, but this is an older Isamaya product that is available now at Sephora. And when I did my Isamaya Violette FR video, Lisa P, who has her own channel and is awesome, check that out right there. Lisa P said, hey, have you tried the Isamaya Balm? She said it's a lip balm, but it's like a lipstick and it's so comfortable. And I trust Lisa P. And she was suggesting the color Cardinal. But this one comes in 8 shades and it's $32. So let's try Cardinal. Let me just speed this up while I try to take this off here. Okay, good deal. Let's try Cardinal. This is on Lisa P's recommendation, but Lisa was guessing that it's the same that she herself has purchased off the Isamaya site. So let's give it a try. Oh, wow, that's electric. Oh, Lisa, you were not kidding. And I should have brought a lip brush over because this is an interesting formula. It's sticky, which sounds like a negative comment, and it's not. Sticky meaning it sticks where you stick it. So we wanted to, it didn't slide all over the place when I was applying it. But it's nice and enriching. I'm getting on my teeth a little. It's nice and enriching. I probably should have brought over a little bit of a lip brush to use with it because it's a deep red. But if applied with a bit more precision, Rebecca, I've got lipstick now all over me. That is a really pretty experience. That makes me want to try more shades of this one. And it comes in 8 for $32. But this is the Cardinal shade applied, albeit a little bit sloppily here because I'm covered in makeup. But what a pretty warm shade. And I like that that Dolce & Gabbana we tried was in a slightly cooler shade. Here's a very warm kind of orangey red. Very, very pretty. And the last thing I want to try, I have talked about Kulfi so much before, and Michelle Bernstein from Michelle Bernstein Beauty, also here on YouTube, check that link, talked about her love for the Lassi Lip Staining Moisturizing Lip Oil. Now, I got the black cherry shade. Let's talk about this. Michelle and I always go back and forth because I love for staining lip oils. You guys know I love the inks, the YSL, the inks, and Michelle does not. And Michelle said, no, it's all about the Kulfi. So I'm like, okay, I'll get a shade and try it. I still prefer the inks. Michelle still prefers this. She retried her inks while I was retrying my Kulfi, and we both remain, she remains devoted to this one. I remain devoted to the inks, so you can choose your team. We both win, it's fine. The application experience is so nice. This is the Black Cherry. This is not a new product. Although I think there's some new shades actually, right? Yeah, there are. If you like this, there's some new shades you can check out. And this is not one of the new shades, but it's just not a new product. And I thought I would put it in this video for you to see. The nice thing about this product is it's comfy. It wears nicely. This is a cooler shade. It wears nicely. It's super moisturizing, super comfy. It does remind me of the YSL The Inks product. The Inks has a matte version and the Inks has a more shinier version. And it does remind me of it. To me, this gets in my lip lines a little more. Michelle says the YSL gets in her lip lines and this one doesn't. I do like this product very, very much. If I were pressed, I would say I like the YSL The Inks a little bit more. And of course, there's a bunch of other lip stain products, but I think this and the YSL are kind of the two best ones out there, personally. You can let me know below if you disagree. But super easy to apply and really nice. Success, except for me breaking my own. I'll fix it. Success with all of these lives up to it. And I just like to sometimes follow up. It lets you guys know what products I'm really enjoying. If I'm going to go out and take money, I mean, I need my money to buy new products to review here. So if I'm actually spending my money to buy new shades in products I like, you know I like them. So it's kind of a little bit of a litmus test. And I wanted to try all these on with you here today. All of these products totally approved from other videos, totally approved from adding these shades from the collection. I'm going to go fix my Dolce&Gabbana gloss now because I love it. But just all thumbs up all around. Check it all out. Check below. Come and join our membership. We would just love to have you. And thanks for having a fun, relaxing time with me, just playing with makeup here on Not Fit for Print Beauty. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.